How would you folks like to see a pair of clutch aces? In the Bourrasque, I did promise a lot of Bourrasque games as I am completely obsessed with this tank. It is too good. I can't stop myself from playing it. And it's just game after game after game, just like the two you're gonna see today. A nice long video because we got 2 long replays. We are, of course, playing in our tier 9.5 tank, the Bourrasque, and we are fighting tier 6s. So this game maybe not quite as impressive as the second game. The second game we're fighting tier 10s. So we're actually a bit more balanced. But what is the Brasque, for those of you who are confused? The Brasque, my friends, is basically a light tank on steroids. That's basically what it is. It's what the Bat Chat wishes it was, I think. Oh, hello. 1. This is what you do. 720 alpha damage. Just like that. We didn't do 720. We did 669. We rolled low on him twice, so maybe he's got the skill that allows him to take less damage, or maybe the equipment piece. Regardless. But that's 2 seconds. 720 alpha. If you only pen 1, you're doing 360. Ready? Hello, Hellcat. 1. No, we don't get to do another one. I'm looking around. Is there another shot anywhere? Maybe this guy's gonna let me shoot him again. No, we're gonna go for the reload. 20 seconds. 20 seconds to do 720. Obviously, there's a lot bigger guns out there, even at tier 8, which are gonna do damage a whole lot quicker. But that's called base DPM. What about effective DPM? Effective DPM is damage per minute that you can do effectively. And this tank's effective DPM is quite high because of your ability to ambush, your ability to not lose health as you're doing the ambushing. We bounced off that score, but not the second time. We're able to put in a second shell. We're up to 1338 damage. I mean, we're 2 minutes into the game. 1300 damage. You could be up a lot higher in another tank, sure. But again, you get to play so safely. You get to ambush. You get to be in positions to put in effective fire in this tank because you go 62 kilometers an hour. Because you have an absurd camo rating. And that is where the effective DPM comes in. You could put 720 in and escape without taking any damage. Other tanks with bigger guns might be slower. They might not be as flexible. Or perhaps you have a smaller gun or a single shot. Like, for instance, if you would pull out, we'll say, the Pershing. You get into a position, you shoot once, you do 240 alpha. Now you have to wait 6.5 seconds before you can shoot again. Sure, you have more DPM, but you don't get to do 720 safely. Uh oh, this could hurt. Could hurt a lot. Now he misses. Phew. And that's what I mean by effective DPM. Is that why would you sit there with your Pershing to do 2 shots of damage when everybody's now looking at you? I mean, did you see what we just did there? We just put 2 shots in that Scorpion G and got away without getting shot. That's what we just did. You would not be able to do that in the Pershing. If I did that in the Pershing, the ISU and the Scorpion G would have both slapped me, and that wouldn't have been very fun. And so that's what I mean by effective DPM. Hello, Scorpion G. We see you again. He spotted us last time, and we know the ISU might be up there, potentially with a camo net, with coated optics. Don't really want to shoot there. 2,000 damage. What now? We get spotted. 1 into the chariot thing. Or scythe. There it is. It's the T-54 at tier 8. A lot of people are saying is absolutely crazy good. But that is yet to be seen here on the channel. We have not played it. We have not experienced it. We haven't really had any troubles dealing with it. I mean, it's 120 millimeters of frontal plate armor. It's same hull as Mod 1, right? Oh, light tank. Gotta be careful. Pull back too far, we can get shot by an ISU. So, anywho, hello, Seraph 1. That one missed. He snaps us, but alas, we still beat him with the trade, right? We out-trade him. 370. This thing hits. We're up to 2,700 damage. And we're not done. We're not even halfway done. Spoilers. Alright, sir. Where are you going? You trying to escape? I will not let you. I will let you. Boom. He's dead. 1 shot. You know what? If they changed nothing about this tank except its alpha. And now hear me out. they did something like, oh, he hits that one too, an ammo access? Ouch. They did something like, they made it so we had 300 or 280 alpha, this tank would still be wicked good. Or if they changed it to 240, it would still be really good. But then I suppose that's what the Steve Austin does. Chaffee's trying to execute us, but we tracked him, get around him. He puts another shell into us, but we're gonna finish him off here. Yes, we do. He's dead, he's gone, out of the game. That was scary. But he missed us one shot, and that was enough to keep us alive. 2,900 damage. The Chaffee did the right thing. We were and are still the biggest threat to the game. Why? Because you're CloneGuy? Why? Because you're a super unicum? No. Because we're in a Bourrasque. That's all there is. You put a greenie in a Bourrasque who understands the basics of camouflage, and they're gonna do just fine. They're gonna clutch games just like this. Plus, we're shooting nothing but premium rounds. And here's the kicker: your standard shells are APCR. Your premium shells are APCR. Your standard shell APCR is 190 pen. Your premium APCR is 240. You go up 50 millimeters with the same shell type. Why wouldn't you shoot it? Who wants to drive around at tier 8 with 190 pen? All of the little rink-a-dink 190 pen guns, like the Pershing used to be, have been buffed to 212. In fact, actually, I think the Pershing is 221. Nobody wants to have 190. Guns have been buffed to avoid 190. Even the STA-2, which has preferential matchmaking, had 183 millimeters of penetration. They buffed it to 186. That still wasn't enough, so now it's at 212. Let that sink in. Also, that Scorp stood no chance. He's dead, gone, out of the game. Put 2 shots into him. We're up to 4,300 damage. 3 kills. And we're not done. They have 2 tanks left and 1 self-propelled gun. It's a box. The box SPG SU-14. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the SU-14-1. Not exactly self-propelled. It's very slow. Very big. But it's still self-propelled because it's on its own treads, right? And it drives itself. It doesn't. There's no AI. Not yet. Though that's what it feels like. That it's AI driving the self-propelled guns because they don't know how to use their brains. But you know what? That's probably insulting to AI. It's comparing AI with SPG players. Anywho's. 3 tanks. 3 vehicles. 2 tanks. What are they going to be? Tank destroyers. Still be classified as such. Also self-propelled guns, I suppose. But not artillery. Technically, the Brasque is a self-propelled gun. It's a gun that's propelling itself. So what is an SPG? I guess we gotta be more technical. Hello, 1. Can we put a second one in? No. Not even gonna risk it. Don't know where the Scorp is. 2 seconds was definitely not long enough for him to turn, aim, and fire. Scorpion G has a slower turn speed. So we were willing to sit there at an extra second to see if we could get that shot off, and we were not able to. But we're up to 4,700 damage. And the game keeps on ticking. 6 minutes left. This is a scary situation because their side of the map is very defendable. They can have the ISU where he is, and then in the other corner, on the other side, they could put the Scorpion G. That's not a bad option. And they can see across this open field. And I'm the only guy who can really do anything about it. I've got the only camouflage, and the only view range, and the only mobility. But I don't have the health. But it has to be me. What do we have set up on this tank? I'll tell you. We have optics, we have camo net, we have vertical stabilizer. That's what we've gone with. So we can shoot on the move, spot things, and remain undetected. Basically, it allows me to pick my engagements. That's what makes this tank so dangerous. You choose your engagements. You choose when you want to shoot, when you want to be shot at. And you hit hard. So even when you make a mistake, you have a gun to back you up. Ah, PG. Nope. But look at that. The Scorpion G is over on this side, like we were talking about. But I knew that. But that's why I brought it up. Because it is a good tactic to have these two on opposite ridges. Because they can cover a lot of the map. Hello, ISU. 1. Oh, he kills him. 2, but we kill him. Hellcat goes down. Was he one shot? I think so. But ISU goes down. We're up to 5,300 damage. Just 2 tanks left. Oh! Random Gamer gets killed by the artillery. I don't think he was happy. No, he wasn't. No, now he's talking. He's talking. That's how he speaks. Hello. We missed that one. Can we put 1 in? Yes, we can. We put 1 in. He misses, but now we're reloading. The SU is aiming at us. He misses. Whew. Scary stuff. But we gotta find a way to kill this Scorpion. We're 1 shot for him. He's 2 shot for us. Thankfully, we did put that shell in. That is gonna be very, very helpful. Because now 1 magazine is all we need. 2 seconds is all it will take to kill him. However, I pulled the trigger is all it will take to kill me. We missed that one. Artie's aiming. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. We're out of here. Let's reload that. Yeah. Because again, we're not gonna kill him. We're not gonna kill him in 1 shot. We gotta kill him in 2. So we're gonna reload. Scorpion G kills the Maubrecker. Now we know he's reloading, so it might be safe to poke him real quick and spot him, but I've decided not to. I want to be loaded. I don't want him to know I'm coming from this side. We have a medium tank coming up behind him. This should be good. There he is. 1 into him. And you know what? Send it! YOLO! 2. Boom! We kill each other, but hey-oh! Who cares about that? I just know I don't, because eye for an eye, that's a medal. And now we got it. 6106 damage, 2100 base XP, 5 kills, 1.2 million credits with the XP op going. Ace Tanker. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We made a lot of money playing this Brasque during the, what is it, silver with change, credits with change? I don't remember what it was called. Well, whatever that op was called that gave you money. With interest. Games with interest. XP with it. I don't know. Something with interest. We made a lot of money. CloneGuy, you promised us clutch gameplay, but that one wasn't so intense. You're right. It wasn't that intense, you crackerjack. But here I have a much more intense game. Tier 10s. And we're going to have to go up against some scary tanks at the end and really, really rack our thinking holes, aka our brains. In case you're wondering, I say thinking holes because a lot of people have holes there. You gotta fill those up. Put a brain there. Trust me. And that's what we do this game. We really, really make sure our brain is working. First things first, we go for a scout run, get some assist damage, and then remember only a spotted for 2 seconds. Put 2 shells in. Easy peasy. We're out of there. Damage just racks up. Look at our damage just go. We're up to almost 2 grand combined, just like that. Their light tanks did not scout the way I went, and so I had free reign to do whatever the heck I wanted, in which case I did. It's like, oh, hey, okay, I'll just take this opportunity. Hello, Mr. Leopard. You're spotted now. I'm still getting assist. Oh, somebody smacked someone. Senlak. Okay. I don't mind seeing if we can kill this guy. Nah, we can't. That's fine. That's fine. We're in a pretty safe place. From where we were, all we needed to do was pull forward, and the only person who could shoot us would have been the Senlak, and that's why I was willing to shoot there. But we're still spotted, so I don't want to cross this yet. Now we're not spotted. And I'm going to sit here. We have no one in the town, so I do not want to overstay my welcome. Because at any point they could push through, and I will be spotted, and I will die. That's worth the kill. Finish him off. Do we have any other shots? There, Bourrasque. We do not hit him. Ah, and that's what I'm talking about. T-62A on our left. Was that a 62A? I couldn't tell. I think it was. But here he comes. We're not spotted. He's coming to shoot us. But we're going to dip. We're going to be right out of here. He's going to be like, where'd he go? He's a ghost. He's a phantom. Yes. I am a scepter. Come and... Wait a minute. Scepter. You think you can just kill yourself? Okay, no you can't. I'll kill you. That is a rod. What I meant to say was specter. I am a specter. Prospector. We're gonna find some oil out here. Nope. Just kidding. Handbrake turn. Just pulled the Uno reverse. Let's see if we keep these guys spotted as they advance toward us. It is 11-11. We have... Holy moly, I'm getting a call. What do you want? Huh? Oh yeah, I'll take 3 of those. What? Oh. Well, just throw him on the side, you know. Yeah, the head. And the hands. Throw them there too. That's fine. Yeah, the glitter. No. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't know who that was, but that was weird. Anyway, what do we got? We're back. We're on the road. I was gonna say we're back on the road. We're back on the trail, but we weren't here originally to begin with. I don't know why I took that shot. Cause look at, we would have had the kill on him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He gets finished off. No, he doesn't. The 110 gets finished off. TVP still up. There he goes. Now he's dead. E4 wastes a huge shell because we weren't able to kill him. Like, where's this guy? On my map. Where is he? F4202. Oh, he's right there. I thought he was above me. I thought he was above me. Anyway, you guys notice something? Something crazy about this game, and I want you to keep track of this. We are at full health. And we are not in a light tank, but I'm going to tell you anyway. In your light tanks, do not take damage. Keep your health. The longer you are alive in your light tanks, the more dangerous you become. And since this tank I play like a light tank, it applies. Of course, if you can, you know, in any tank go without taking damage, you're going to be more dangerous. But especially lights. You become more and more dangerous as the game progresses. Holy moly. Also, those 2 shells of 62A. Magnificent. Beautiful. We're up on kills. We have 2 extra tanks than they do. In fact, we would only have 1 extra kill had we not killed their drowning TVP, who we were just like, no, you will not die today. Or not drown today, because we shot you through the water. Which I don't think would work. He was very deep. I'm pretty sure that shell would have just bounced off the water or shattered on impact. There's no way it would have enough penetration to travel through like that. Isn't that the case? Isn't the bigger the shell, the less it penetrates water? That's how water works. I believe so. Water is quite interesting. Arrows, on the other hand. So here's the deal. If people are shooting at you with bullets, water works pretty well, especially when you're more than half a meter under the water. If they're shooting at you with arrows, good luck. Arrows are like torpedoes. They cut right through that water. Also, AP rounds from like slender guns penetrate pretty well in water as well. Anyway, just random things. Water density and displacement and such it fascinates me. I like that kind of stuff. Hello, Bourrasque, you just fired both your shells. And you are now 2 hit for us. So there's 1, there's 2. He's out of the game. He should have run when he had the chance. He didn't have support on the road. We did. We had the 4202. Because of that, he gets caught out. So even if he decided to push us earlier, and he's like, CloneGuy, he could have done the same to you. He couldn't have because of the 4202. He could have put 2 into me and I'd still be alive. And the 4202 would have killed him. Or he could have killed the 422 and then put 1 into me, which is exactly basically what happened, except he didn't have another shell to put into me. Either way, he was not in a good position, and we kill him out of the game. We're up to 6,000 combined damage, but our team is now only up by 1 tank. Interesting. One thing that bothers me about this game, I'm only naming 1. Otherwise, we'd be here for a month. And I'd have to dedicate an entire separate channel to the facts. But one thing that bothers me in this game is the fact that they've removed exactly how much distance you've traveled. Why did that need to be removed? That was such a beautiful thing to have. I love to know how far I traveled in games. Especially games like this where you're clutching. It's like the more you travel, the better you've done. Because you've had to think hard, long and hard. Centurion Avery just killed our artillery. He just took 2 hits as well. We are going to try to shoot him in the back here. We've waited. Stayed hidden. 1, and hey, look at me. 2, go for his tracks. Nah, we don't track him. Doesn't matter. That's scary, though, that there's an Avery there. How do we deal with an Avery when it's looking at us? When it can just blop us into the next universe. Like, we'll just be dead. Then we'll respawn in the next game and die again. Like, that's what'll happen if it hits us. And we don't want that. I don't want to have to, you know, not win this game and then go to the next game and not be able to play it. Like, that's not fun. In fact, he had hit me so hard, I'd wake up playing War Thunder. It's like, why am I here? What happened? The game somehow got worse. I've just lost like 50% of my viewer base. I'm just kidding. There's only like 2 guys who actually play War Thunder in my comment section. Everyone else, you guys are tankers. Real tankers. Ah. None of this drive 6 kilometers just to be shot and do it again. CloneGuy, you gotta use tactics. Shot. Can I climb this? I'm looking at it like, maybe I can climb this. Like, that's what was going through my head right now. Like, maybe I could boost up there. And then I'm like, you know what? No, there's too many dead tanks in the way. We can't do it. E4 kills our E4. Not exactly a fan of that situation. They have a light tank. RU-251. We have this bush. I'm kind of hoping he tries to spot. Because last time I was seen, I was at my base. And so I'm kind of hoping he's not smart enough to realize that I too have speed and have been moving around the map like a specter. And there he is. He's like, oh my gosh! We put one into him. Someone else shoots him, and we finish him off. The Panzerjäger puts a shell. Beautiful shot from him. And we're up to almost 8,000 combined damage. And now it is 2 versus 3. And they have an E4. And they have an Avery. Ugh! None of those tanks sound fun to me. There's the E4. He's still a bit healthy. If we could get behind him. The issue is he has an Avery somewhere. And we still don't know where he is. Last time we saw him, he was by the base. Which is why we came over here. So now I'm like, okay, let's go back to our base. Let's see if he's there. And then we can decide. We need to find that Avery so we can decide what to do. We have 2 tank destroyers behind us. Well, one of them is a heavy tank, but he's playing like a tank destroyer, which is perfectly valid in this situation. I'm the one who has to make a play. The only way we can win is if I make the right move. And I think everybody knows that. I'm sure the Avery knows that, the E4 knows that, both of my tanks know it, and they're probably wondering, what on earth is he doing? Where is he going? But I don't think so. I think they know what I'm doing. But the real question is, do I know what I'm doing? Probably not. What's over here? I'm using these bushes, just in case he's sitting by where our artillery usually is. But I do want to be careful, because again, he's not been spotted now for probably, what, 3 minutes? He could be anywhere at this point. He could be on top of that mountain. How crazy would that be? You just look up there and just go, bah! It's an Avery. He's not back here. Has he even moved? Avery? Okay. He appears to have used his controller a little bit at least. How about up here? No. We're like playing with death. This is like Russian roulette. It's terrifying. Like, which chamber is the 170mm cannon going to be in? The round going to be propelled from. And I'm checking each and every cylinder. I give up. I'm like, you know what? I'll just see if I can see him from here. No. Still not there. Okay. Maybe he's hiding by the corner. If he's at the corner, I can spot him here. No. Where are you, Mr. Avery? That is not the Avery. And he is hidden. And he is in cover. And that's terrifying, because if the Avery is facing the other way, we're screwed. There's nothing we can do to an E4 and an Avery that have gone back to back behind there. It's just like, alright, well, maybe we try to cap, except then they'll just poke out and shoot us. In fact, the Avery will poke out and shoot all 3 of us at the same time. Golly. But hopefully he's on my left. Please be on my left. Please be facing the other way. He is, and he's facing the other way! This is perfect! We put one into him, he's turning, and he gets finished off by the Panzerjäger. No problem. We're immediately throwing up our food. We can take a hit from the E4. We know we can, even if he sets us on fire, because fire damage doesn't do much anymore. We take the hit straight into the lower plate. Now he's reloading. We're gonna get around him. We've got 2 shots. Absolutely clutch. Hello, sir. What can you do? Your turret doesn't turn all the way around. My Panzerjäger's putting shells in, and we finish him off. Down he goes. Absolute crazy mayhem at the end there. Just like everything. The cards aligned. Wait a minute. The stars aligned. Guys, I'm sick. Deal with it. Deal with me? Bear with me. Someone knocked on my door. It was the wife. I locked her out, but I forgot I gave her a spare key, so she got in. Golly, and she hugged me. I can't believe it. Anywho's, Ace Tanker, 2,300 base experience points, 8.3 thousand combined damage. That is going to be it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Would you guys like to see a stream where I play nothing but the Bourrasque with some like high level commentary gameplay? Let me know in the comments below. Also, giveaway. It's a $25 gift card to either Xbox or PlayStation, depending which one you are on. And enter, comment on my Mantis review video. Link in the description below. The giveaway will be tomorrow. It was supposed to be Monday, but I was sick, so I'm pushing it to Friday, which is tomorrow. And then we're going to roll giveaways every Friday. The original plan was going to be every day. We've changed it to every week because it's just better this way. It works out. It's very hard to keep up with everyone, especially since I'm still waiting on 2 people to get back to me who have won the giveaways and still have not. So we've changed it to 1 winner a week, up the prize from $5 to $25. So tomorrow, make sure you comment on tomorrow's video, and if you haven't already, comment on the Mantis video, link in the description below, and I will be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace.
What the heck?